ik ben nu in Australië aan de Gold Coast en ik sta nu voor een UGG-fabriek. Dit is het merk UGG sinds 1974. En je kan hier eigen UGG's laten designen, dus dat ga ik vandaag doen. En ja, jullie zullen vast wel denken, met dit weer heb je helemaal geen UGG's nodig. Maar over een weekje ben ik weer in Nederland. Dus als jullie deze video zien, ben ik ook weer in Nederland. En ja, laten we naar binnen gaan.
Good morning, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, well, thank you. Welcome to UGG. So have you been into our factory before?
No, never.
Wonderful. This area here is our custom made section.
Yeah.
So what we can actually do is we can custom make a boot to suit your taste. So really anything is possible. So we can go down here and have a look. And I'll show you this area here. This is where we can really begin to individualize and create boots for our customers, so our custom made section. Okay, so we have a few different options in the styles of boots that we do. We have our mini height, which is your ankle. We have our mid height, which is sort of mid calf, and then we have our taller option, which is quite tall. And there are a few variations. We can just do something very plain. We can add a button onto it. We can do a little bit of fringing.
I like the minis.
The mini, yeah. So we can do something like that also.
Yeah, I like this one. Yeah.
Okay, this is the designer leopard heel.
Yeah.
Great, so we can do something like that for you. So whereabouts do you live?
I live in Holland, so it's raining a lot.
Raining a lot,
Yeah.
okay. There's a couple of options there for us. Suede it's not 100% waterproof, so considering the climate that you actually live in and the conditions, and to allow longevity and the wearing of the boot all the time, I would possibly suggest that maybe we look at doing something which is leather bonded. So it's leather on the outside. We've got a few options over here. So we've got, this is called our chestnut bomber, so we can do something like that for you. It's another option. This is a chocolate bomber, so they're really nice and soft. It's got, see, that cracked leather look about it, a bit like a bomber jacket. If you want something a little smoother, we have a chocolate leather as well. So what I'll do is I'll go and grab a few skins for you to have a look at. I'll bring them out, and a few different options in the heel, and we'll start designing your boot.
Okay, thank you.
Great.
Wow, kijk deze met Swarovski. Ik vind deze echt super leuk. Met die achterkant zo. Maar ik denk dat ik het met deze stof ga doen, want die is beter tegen de regen. Want dat is van leer. Oh, deze zijn ook cool met die Swarovski. En dan spijkerbroeken, stof.
So here are the skins that I brought out for you to have a look at. Okay. So this side is the actual, the wool of the sheep, the merino wool. And this is the skin which has actually gone through a process of having the leather bonded to the outside of the actual suede of the sheepskin. So we'll go ahead and we'll make for you the classic mini using the chestnut bomber, and we'll pop on a little designer leather heel for you.
That's okay.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Great.
Ik ben net uitgenodigd om te komen kijken hoe mijn UGG's worden gemaakt in de fabriek. Normaal duurt het 24 uur voordat ze klaar zijn, maar nu gaat het speciaal voor mij nu gelijk afmaken. Dus dat is wel heel erg leuk. Dus ja, laten we gaan kijken hoe ze gemaakt worden.
Okay, well here is our factory. So what we're going to see here is not only your boots being made, but all the boots that are actually made for our brand, UGG Australian made since 1974. So the first process will be actually taking it over to the cutters.
Yeah.
So we'll take it over there to Steve, and we'll be able to see how he cuts out the panels for your boots before they get sewn together. Okay, so we'll go across to Steve, and he's going to cut the patterns out for your boots.
Thank you.
Het is echt super cool om te zien hoe mijn UGG's worden gemaakt vanuit een stukje stof.
and we take it to the next process.
Thank you.
So the next process of making Deborah's boot and assembling it all together is that she's chosen this beautiful chestnut, designer leopard chestnut, to go on the heel of her boot. So we're going to go across to Erin, and he's actually going to cut the heel of the boot to again be assembled with Deborah's boot. Go to the next machining process, and now your boot starts to get assembled.
Okay, thank you.
No worries.
So what we're doing now is we're actually going to go across and give the first part of your boot to the machinist.
Okay.
And this is where you're now actually going to see the machinist sew your boot together.
Alle delen van mijn UGG zijn nu geknipt. En ja, dit is Nick. Hij gaat nu mijn UGG in elkaar naaien. Dus laten we kijken hoe hij het doet. Thank you. Dus ja, Nick heeft nu alle delen aan elkaar genaaid. En ja, het is echt cool, want je ziet nu al de vorm erin komen. En ja, nu gaan we verder. Ja, dus dit is Deb. Zij gaat ervoor zorgen dat de logo achterop mijn hiel komt. En dat gaat ze nu erop naaien. Dus laten we kijken hoe zij dat doet. We gaan nu naar Leonie en zij gaat de hielstukjes op mijn UGG naaien. Dus nu zit de hiel erop en nu gaan we naar V voor de volgende stap. Hi. Kijk, aan dit label kun je zien dat het de echte UGG Australian made sinds 1974 zijn. Dat kan je zien aan dit label. V is nu op het punt aangekomen dat ze de zool vast gaat maken. Dit is hoe het er nu uitziet. Het is bijna klaar. En we gaan nu naar Helena voor de volgende stap. Je ziet er al helemaal de vorm in komen, dat is echt cool. Thank you. Helena heeft nu de laatste randjes eraan gemaakt, zodat het goed afgewerkt is. En we gaan nu naar Robin en die gaat deze randen eraan maken. Ja, de UGG's worden zo direct gecheckt of ze goed zijn. En als ze goedgekeurd zijn, gaan ze naar de lijmtafel en dan worden ze gelijmd. En de schoenen zijn nu goedgekeurd en ik mag ze nu naar de lijmtafel gaan brengen. Hi, thank you. De UGG zijn nu klaar, ze zijn helemaal aan elkaar gelijmd, ze zijn helemaal klaar. En nu gaan we naar Anne voor de laatste check.
Okay, so what Anne is actually going to do now is insert into Deborah's boots the inner soles. The inner soles, we're one of the only manufacturers that actually have removable inner soles in all of our boots, which is extremely important, which they can be removed and replaced at any time. And also this process will allow our hawk eyes, the eagle eyes of our team, to go through and just stringently look at the boots, make sure there's no other imperfections, make sure that there's no threadings that need to be snipped, and they basically will be ready then for Deborah to wear. Thanks, Anne. Okay, so Deborah, here's your boots. Now it's ready to go and fit them.
Yes, thank you. Ik kan niet wachten om ze te gaan passen.
Wonderful. Okay, so let's get these boots on your feet. The boots have a removable inner sole in them. So this here is removable.
Ja?
So what happens is after quite a number of years of wearing, you can actually replace these inner soles.
Okay.
And you can buy them online, or best come back and visit the store and buy
Yeah.
some new ones again. But these can be put into any boot as well.
Okay.
So, and the inner soles, the skin that we use, sheep skin that we use on the inner soles, is of the highest quality. Okay, because it's the most important part of the boot.
Ja.
Here we are.
Thank you.
Now they will be a little firm to start off with, but that's just the nature of the sheepskin. What it actually does, it stretches out about half a size,
Okay.
And it stretches to the actual movement and shape of your foot. So if
Okay.
you'd like to stand up,
Ja.
perfect fit. Your first pair of Australian made UGG boots.
Dus dat is hoe mijn UGG's uiteindelijk geworden zijn. Ik ben er echt super blij mee. Zoals je kunt zien zijn ze dus op de hand gemaakt door UGG Australian made sinds 1974. En ja, ze gaat ze nu in de tas doen voor me en dan zijn we klaar.
So, hope you enjoy your UGG boots. These cloth bags are actually great for storing your boots in when you're not wearing them. Being a natural sheepskin, they really love to be allowed to breathe. I know it sounds a bit silly, but it's a natural fibre.
Yeah.
So this bag provides really good aeration and breathability for the boot. Here is your certificate of authenticity to say that they are genuine Australian made 100% merino UGG boots. Pop that in the bag there for you. Here we are. Wonderful. Hope you enjoy your Australian made UGG boots.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Deborah. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Zo, dus nu heb ik mijn eigen ontworpen UGG's. Ik ben er heel erg blij mee. Ik vond het super leuk om te zien hoe het vanuit een stukje materiaal tot een hele UGG's werd gemaakt. En ja, ik hoop dat jullie het ook interessant vonden om te zien. Bedankt voor het kijken. Doeg!